8 o'clock. Oh my gosh, it's 8 o'clock. I have just finished the morning shift in Untamed Me. I just released a new offering, which is exciting, and it's kind of something that I have to do when I feel the gut pull. So I felt the gut pull today. That's not a traditional way of running a business or whatever, but I don't care. I really don't care. Right, so that morning shift is done. Now it's time to make my little one's lunch, get him to school, and get to work. It's my little one's last day of school for the year, but also his last day at his school. And I'm feeling a lot of things about that. And I'm trying not to show that to him because he's excited. And I'm just nervous for him. Here he comes. I have to stop talking. He's going to want me to get his lunchbox. Hi, Baba. You ready to go? I'm not. Sorry. Okay. Right. I got to do lunchboxes and get ready. Get to work. Get to school. This is leave the creative part of my life behind. Welcome to my office. It's very white. It's very masculine. But I do have, in amongst the piles of, I do have a salt lamp. Stop that energy. Bring that energy in. I'm still crying, worrying about my son's last day of school. It's 10:30. I'm going to numb with boring work and then go and get my baby. I've been crying. I've been crying with my little one who just finished his last day at school. It's a school that's held us for a long time and was our community when we first moved to this town maybe 3 or 4 years ago. So it's been a constant in our lives for 3 or 4 years. So whenever you have to leave something behind, though what's on the other side is amazing. Yeah, it's always hard. I had to speak to my boy about, endings and needing to, close doors on things as you grow as a human and as you want to challenge yourself and open up to new ways of being. And we talked a lot about staying comfortable versus being uncomfortable, and where growth comes from being uncomfortable. We had some great conversations. And I cried a lot and he cried a lot. And he just said, Mum, I'm really tired. Can I just watch my screen and lie in my bed? I was like, dude, I hear that. I totally hear that. I just came in to finish off some work, and then I put out an offering this morning on Untamed about, connecting one-on-one with women that buy the cycle planner, and a woman bought the cycle planner today, which just makes me so happy. And so I just had to send her an email. Yeah, I feel wonderful, feel seen and heard. And that's a nice feeling, especially for a projector. I talk about that a lot, don't I? Somebody asked me in the last vlog, and I'll have to reply to comments about human design and what book to read about human design. I don't know any books. I have not read a book. I have a very dear friend who's in my life every day. She shares this space with me. Beautiful, healing woman. She's studying human design. So every time she studies something, then she finds it out about my design, and then we talk about it, and I, write it down and practice it and try and integrate it and all those sorts of things. So I have a inside run on that, which I'm very lucky and grateful for. But also, if you're on Instagram is the human design. It's big and it's huge. Erin Claire Jones is kind of a person that I follow that I enjoy, but there are so many. So you just you need to find out the time you were born. That's one thing that I didn't know. And then you hop on and just write in human design chart on Google, and it'll come up with lots of different sites. Just pick one, and it will, you want your body graph, it's called. And so you put in the date you were born, the time you were born, and where you were born in the world. And it calculates what type you are. And just start with that, because there's a lot of self-acceptance that came for me knowing my type and my human design, especially being a projector. I'm very different from everybody else. It's not many of us flying around, and we need a lot of rest, a lot of restoration. And for many years I was told I was lazy, that I felt shame because I couldn't keep up with everybody else energy wise. When I found out that that's how I'm designed to be, not lazy, but restoring time alone, before I can, go into the world. When I found that out, I could accept the parts of me that I thought were my shadows. So just start with your type, work out what that is, and go from there. There you go. I am not knowledgeable. I just know for myself, and I have a person that helps me with that. But I do not ask me human design questions. There's plenty of people in this world you can ask, and I am not one of them. But I would highly recommend everybody working out what their human design type is. If you do it, let me know in the comments. If you feel called to find, get your body graph up, and let me know what type you are. That would be cool. Anyway. Okay, we have an interesting night tonight. I'm going to try and take you along. I'm going to a horse thing. Yep. So I need to just restore my energy. I've got an hour before I have to take my children to my friend's house. They're having a sleepover there. And then we leave in an hour and a half to drive an hour to go to a dinner at a horse sale. It's not something you're going to hear me say very often, so stay tuned.
150. Chris, I got 200 this way. $200 bid only now, but a $200 bid only now, $200. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget the callers.
That's a wrap. It's 11 o'clock at night. He's putting fuel in our car. We're an hour away from home. We had an amazing night fundraising for an amazing man, and I didn't realize how amazing that man was until I got there and heard the stories with people sharing. But yeah, we are going to drive home, debrief from the night, and fall into bed. Absolutely fall into bed. I've had a cup of tea, and just need to make it home. So let's sign off from the vlog from Dalby in Western Queensland, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Night.